have regarded Toyota worthy of top position in the pedestal of automotive supremacy in Nepal, and it's pretty difficult to completely refute these claims. Have you seen what drives the nation? The Toyota name has reached far and wide. 25-year-old models still happily plying the roads are testament to the longevity of these vehicles. However, when it comes to compact SUVs and hatchbacks, Toyota isn't the first name that comes to mind. There always seems to be a more sensible option for people who are looking for their first car. This isn't purely because of a lack of desire or interest towards the brand, but more due to the price factor. For the majority of car buyers, affordability is the pivotal point in purchasing vehicles, and in this respect, Toyota often falls short.
But it looks like that's all about to change. On paper, the Toyota Raize is the most affordable Toyota out there. Now we use the word affordable loosely here because it still costs you 66 lakh to 86 lakh rupees. But it is what it is. The Toyota Raize goes up against the likes of the Creta, the Seltos, the Taygun and the Kushaq, which means it has its work cut out for it. So how far will the Toyota reputation propel the Raize? We find out. Based on the platform that Daihatsu made for the Rocky, the Toyota Raize has a boxy structure, and for people who like that sort of design, it will appeal to them. The lower trapezoidal grille will be distinctive in the segment, and we really love the character lines on the bonnet and on the profile, which gives it more muscularity. And to keep things more sporty, the Toyota Raize has a slightly sloping roofline. Despite the compact size, the Toyota Raize has plenty of space for its occupants. You can find the perfect driving position with this tilt adjustment, and you get a good vantage point of where you're going. Over on the rear seat, you get decent room, I guess. You get plenty of knee room, headroom, but seating 3 people abreast can be slightly tight, as you can see.
The variant we drove also features a 7-inch display. The touchscreen provides Bluetooth integration for convenient audio and video playback. The Toyota Raize does not feature a sunroof, even as an option, which might be a bummer for many people. Apart from that, the car comes littered with storage spaces, starting with individual cup holders for both driver and co-driver. You get a tray in front of the gear lever, a slot for your mobile next to the handbrake, a decently sized glove box, a spacious storage box under the central armrest, and many more. Completing the storage space is a large 369-litre boot that is spacious enough to fit a family's luggage for a road trip.
I've been driving this car for the past 2 days now, and I'm pretty confident that this is one of the best driving cars in this segment. Now, it has a 1.2-litre petrol engine under the hood, which produces a modest 87 brake horsepower and 113 Newton meters of torque, which might not sound a lot, but it's not about the power, but the way that the power is delivered. Although the numbers don't reflect it, this is a fun car to drive. It is on par with its competitors in every way and form when it comes to performance. Now, you might not be winning any races or making any incredible overtaking maneuvers with this car, but it still gets the job done. Especially in the city, it has a very light steering and a light clutch. It makes life easier. But even when you're out of the city and plan to get yourself out on the highway or into the countryside, it gets the job done pretty well. It has a lot of grunt, and if you let your right foot loose, it performs pretty well, to be honest. I'm driving the manual at the moment, and it is pretty exciting. The gear shifts are really satisfying, the way these click into the gates. You do end up asking a lot of the engine through each gear, and the 3-cylinder engine really screams out and you get a lot of engine noise into the cabin. But I think that adds on to the driving experience of it all. I like it.
The suspension and steering wheel also have received proper tuning. Both loosen up in the suburban roads, providing easy maneuvering, which is also helped by front proximity sensors that beep whenever anything is close to the bumper and a 200mm ground clearance. And on the highway speeds, the steering wheel and the suspension firm up, making for a fun, precise driving experience. In terms of safety, the Raize gets 2 airbags, ABS, vehicle stability control, hill start assist, ISOFIX points, and more.
The Raize definitely raises the bar, especially in terms of driving performance. And for anyone looking for a car in this segment, we recommend giving it a test drive.